figured out what I want to do with bonding points.
Ooh.
So I will post that in the chat right now.
Sounds
I
fun.
kind of wrote it up today. And see if what you guys think. But I think this is what I'm gonna do with it. And I will put this in the actual. Right now it's just under my GM notes, but I will move it up right now. All right. So the only thing I want to do though is I want to definitely change the bonding level right now of Zorana with Winter. Probably gonna make that at least one rank. So I gotta update this real quick. But have you guys talked about yet what you're gonna do? Like what your plan is right now? Because right now I think you just finished talking to this dude in Tribor, who is
At the shop.
Oh, that's right. It was at the shop. I thought it was at the corral. You're correct. So it was at the shop. You guys did some shopping, and I think that the next step here is that you're just trying to figure out what you're gonna do next, right?
Well, are we gonna recap?
Yeah.
Recap.
Yes. Yes, we should do the recap first. So right now, Thornbird did the recap last time, but he didn't use his inspiration token, but I'm not going to take it away. I think if you earn it, you get to keep it until you use it. But obviously, you can't get multiple ones. But you know, Thornbird's
You're a
definitely
kind God.
I try. I feel in a merciful mood today. All right, so not Thornbur. Who is not Thornbur and wants to do actually the recap for today? And do we have Eric? Eric? Yeah, I think we do.
Meow.
If you're saying anything, okay, good.
He said meow.
I think he should do the recap.
Yeah, I think the only people that haven't done a recap so far is Jay and Eric.
Obviously, Eric can't.
No. No.
Or Eric, I meant.
He totally can.
Okay, last time we got to Tribor and we talked to people. There was some haunted chick person that we've uncovered their plot of a dead husband thing. Big sidetrack. Yeah, something in her attic, undead. And then we went into town, and now we're talking to more people who are not helpful. The end.
That's the worst recap ever. I actually lose inspiration for
that. Well, I can give a slightly more detailed one.
I hit all the highlights.
Come on, Jay.
You did hit all the highlights.
All right. Anything better than that, I have to look at my notes. Hold on.
That's what the notes are there for. Oh, so a couple things on the bonding. One, I updated the bonding points journal, so there it is. Number two, when you earn points, you actually earn really 0.1, and then once you reach 10, then you get a rank. So I hope that's clear. And then number two was that I increased the amount of ranks Zorana has with Winter and Zinfel has with Relix. And then the last thing I wanted to say was that things don't stack. So like rank 3, 4, and 5 don't stack with each other. So if you have it from multiple people, they don't get like multiple bonuses, or else the game would get very out of hand very quickly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So
Nice.
I hope
Yeah,
that's
cool.
clear to everybody. I know it's not like super exciting, and if you want it to be more exciting, feel free to provide suggestions. But I think this is
No.
okay.
What
Yeah.
does it mean?
Those are
like,
pretty cool.
So the bonuses we get, is that only with that bonded ally kind of thing? Like, what's an example of where we use it? Where we can use it?
Oh, it's just as long as that ally is in sight, you get that bonus,
Oh,
or
Okay.
within here, you know.
gotcha.
So you said they can't stack, so you can't like use your reaction 5 times if you had 5 people at level 1, right?
Well, you don't have 5 reactions to use anyway. You only
Well,
have
of
one.
course,
Yeah.
you're right. Okay, never mind. That's stupid. It's a dumb question. Stupid question.
Well, the things that can't stack are actually rank 3, 4, and 5. So if you had 5 allies at level 3, like you
Mhm.
wouldn't get a +5 bonus to saving throws. You would just
Okay.
get that
Oh,
Oh
gotcha.
man.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
So maybe I might figure out something different to do for rank 3, 4, and 5, so that it's more unique.
Mhm.
Because then what's the point of getting to rank 3, 4, or 5 with more than one person, right?
Mhm, mhm.
hmm
So
Sounds good.
maybe I might change that. But for now, I think rank 1 and 2 is pretty okay.
Yes.
Cool.
All right, Jay, you're up.
Oh. You want better stuff. Okay. So we went to the old hag's house and we spent a nightmarishly long time there uncovering her nefarious scheme. Many years in the making. Then from there we went to the inn, and I think we delivered some quest. We did some quest.
The quest we did is actually uncovering the mystery of the dead husband of the creepy lady and her creepy house, which is in the middle of Tribor. 'Cause Tribor is kind of like a big, vast expanse of fields and farms and shit.
Didn't we let somebody know that somebody died?
Yep, we did that too.
Some innkeeper.
That was also before we
We made her
talked to the
cry.
horse guy.
Oh
that
yeah,
too.
yeah.
It was
Made her
really
cry.
funny. It was really funny.
It was
Like
great.
tears of joy.
That's right.
Then,
All right.
That was so funny. I love that.
Then there was this douchebag wanted us to like go on this mission to find some wanted guy, a guy from
No,
a wanted
he was
post.
gonna give us information about the Warville the Weevil guy.
If we gave him a percentage of the reward before we
Yeah.
even did it,
Yeah.
which
But-
we could have, but
So we were like, nah.
that's more sidetracking. I mean, we could have, but
He also spoke to the giants. The 2 that we killed, we found out, confirmed it was those 2 fire giants that attacked Tribor.
Oh yeah, you're good at
they
this.
didn't have any artifacts on them that we've recovered.
Well, they did have that rod, which was what they found them digging up. What they dug up in Tribor, we found that rod on them.
You think that rod was an artifact?
Well, it like finds the artifacts.
You're right.
Yeah. But only of the Vonnegut. Pieces
That's
of the
right.
Vonnegut.
That's correct, yes. All right,
we
Jay.
also decided to meet Harshnag 10 days from now on Kythorn III. I don't remember where. I think it was just at the tower. Like, meet him at the tower on Kythorn III.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
True.
Right. Because I think we're gonna continue.
The Yartar, I believe that was our plan.
Yes.
Going to Yartar. Wow. All right.
Is that what we planned to do? Right?
Well, we had like 3 different things. We could have gone to the Yard Tower, we could have
Or-
gone back to the Hand and gone up north, or we could have gone
To Grudhog.
with Moog and go south to the Hill Giants.
Right. I mean,
Well,
you
you
can
know,
do
after-
any of those.
After seeing the Tribor wrecked like this from the Hill Giants, I feel like maybe that should be our priority.
From the
You know,
Giant.
Thornbird, the Hill Giants, to go fight the Hill Giants.
Oh.
Or where are you guys
this one
having
was
this
wrecked.
conversation
With the move.
talking about this?
Where are we
Are you
having
actually
this
like?
conversation?
Yeah.
I guess we're still in the store, right?
Yeah, technically.
Because we just. Well, maybe we're outside the
Leave.
store.
Maybe
I'm
we
just
left
walking.
Yeah.
Hang out
Walking
by the
around
cemetery.
Tribor.
It's nice.
So you
Where
guys
you
are
at,
in the
Tryon?
store, or you're walking around Tribor?
Oh! I definitely meant to give one of the guards a note.
I think you already did that.
I didn't actually write it
Oh yeah.
but a
you-
note. To Tack.
to warn
right.
Tact if
Yeah.
he shows up.
So maybe you guys went back to the local inn
Mhm.
within town
Okay.
in the meantime. So just
Sure.
try to like collect your thoughts, get yourselves a
Sure.
little bit of a meal before you head off. So as you guys like head back, Emin, you're there, right, Eric?
You asking?
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I'm
Yes.
Here?
So you find yourself suddenly sitting at a table, drink in hand, literally like a goblet of wine, just as like the rest of your party companions walk right through the door, and you don't understand like how you got here, how the wine is even in your hands, where you appeared from. You just like suddenly pop into existence, and nobody even notices that you're there, except for the party members whose eyes quickly scan the room and find you sitting there off in the corner of the room, legs crossed, just like kind of holding up a glass of wine, looking a little bewildered.
I sniff the wine, see if it's drinkable.
It smells delicious.
Hey,
I take a sip and just recline. Arms over the back of the chair.
hey, Kareem, is that Emin?
Do you hear the blizzard coming? Hurry, get inside.
Hey guys, that's Emin, right?
Yeah, that
He
is.
just- he
Evan, what
just-
are you doing over there?
Eben? Is that Eben?
He just sniffed his wine. It has to be Emin.
Yeah, he just sniffed his wine, took a sip.
He's back. Back again.
That man is a walking wild magic zone. I think he's affected by the forces of chaos.
I go over
keep
and
my-
like kind of slap Emin's face. Emin, are you okay? Are you here with us, Emin?
Hold on. All right, so when you go over and you start to slap Emin's face, first thing you notice is that, like, as soon as you get close to him, you get like all the hair on like your head almost starts to like get sort of like electrified for a brief moment. You could feel like the sudden
Static electricity.
static electricity like coming off of him, and you're just compelled to like, almost like a magnet, like touch his face as you're kind of like slapping. And as you do so, the same thing that happened to Thornburg happens to you, where like as soon as you touch him, you just like get suddenly jolted back, and you land flat on your back. Everybody in the inn, like, just like looks up from their drinks. All conversation ceases for a brief moment.
Oh, dear
Dead
God.
silence. Meanwhile, Eric, you feel as you like snap out of it, I hope, that like suddenly this like release of energy just like courses through your body, and now you feel like a little bit as if it's been dissipated, and essentially like expunged into Zorana, who's lying on the floor, just like really dazed and huffing. Winds.
Oh, nasty dude! You just unloaded on her.
Oh, dear God.
And what that translates to in game terms is
The divine spark.
unlocking,
You're
an
pregnant.
unlocking of Emin's enigma.
Oh,
Are you okay, friends?
oh, that fucking hurt. What the fuck is that?
Wow.
Ugh. Kind of get up slowly. Well, I think it's Emin, guys.
Oh yeah, I know how that feels.
There goes my fanfic.
Well,
Eric, you
Emin,
there?
Ugh.
I don't think he's actually here. I haven't heard him in like 5 minutes.
He's just taking it in.
Well, I was listening, and then you were breaking up, and then I was talking, and I couldn't tell if you couldn't hear me, if you just talked over me, so I stopped talking.
Oh,
Oh,
no, I don't think we could hear you.
nope.
Hmm.
Okay.
We can hear you now.
Well, we were just planning what to do next.
The eternal struggle.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
I'm having some wine. It's rather delectable. Sit, join me. Actually, I don't know where this came from, so you probably can't join with this particular vintage. However, yeah, you're on your own.
I'll sit down
All
anyway.
right.
Yeah, I sit down too.
And you
Sure.
don't run up and touch strangers. Weird things can happen. All that divine cosmic power. Bam!
Just
Weird.
so compelling to touch your face, I guess. I don't know.
True mystery, you are. Emin. True mystery.
So, a bartender, I don't know if you remember her name. She was a dark-skinned woman with a red bandana. Walks up to you guys and says, "Well, I don't remember seeing you here before, but welcome. And I'm glad you boys and girls decided to come back to my little humble inn here." She says, "Although you did check out this morning, I assume you're back here for the grub and a drink before you head back onto the road."
Sure.
Yes.
Give us
Yeah,
whatever's ready.
All right, I'll fix you up a nice lunch and bring over some cold ale. How about that?
Sounds great.
Wonderful.
Water.
She gives a nod, gives Emin one more lingering look, and looks at him a little suspiciously, kind of like with a sideward glance as she walks away.
I blow her a kiss and wink at her.
She says something under her breath and just shakes her head as she waddles off.
Well, Emin, if you didn't notice, we're in Tribor. We investigated the giant attack here, and it was those two giants we killed earlier. We talked to them. They are apparently from... Fuck, what was the name? Something about yaks. Iron Slag.
We have a few options on our next plan. We can either go to Yartar, take care of the hill giants, or what was the third one?
Go to the Eye of the Allfather.
Yeah, go
Yes,
straight
that's the one.
straight up there.
I bang my head on the table.
I'm feeling if you don't mind
Sure.
Thornburg piping in here, I'm feeling like I'm ready to kill some giants. You know, the giants seem to be the menacing threat. You know, that slimy guy, he was nice, but I don't really care about his town that much. You know, I didn't leave Nightstone to go play with no jelly squid. I left to kill giants.
I feel you. That sounds fine to me.
Jelly squid.
So maybe, you know, we go help Moog with I know that sounds kind of contradictory, going helping giants when I just said we should kill giants, but we're helping the giant to kill giants, so it's kind of both. I'm sorry, I'm confused. I sit down.
I'll tap his shoulder. Well, we could go to Red Hog then. How far away is it?
Well, we
But you don't really actually know where Grudhog is.
yeah, I feel like we told Moog that I think she wants in on that for sure. And she's
That
waiting
mean
at
we-
the.
She'll guide us there.
Travel back to the hand.
So either way, we're traveling back to the hand of honor.
Wait, excuse me. Question. I raise my hand.
Yes, Emmett.
Emmett?
I thought we were having Giant A and Giant B meet us to get directions to go to the place to kill the other giants. Yes, no? Maybe?
Yes.
We already met them.
Then why aren't we
Well-
at Grudhog killing giants?
Yeah.
No, yeah, we were gonna go back and meet him again
We didn't tell
after
you.
we went and did some shit, but
We
I
were
feel like we're
doing
chasing
some
drama.
tasks here.
That
but
was when you had disappeared mysteriously
Right.
without notice.
Huh.
Harshnag and Moog came and met us to help us dig out the chain, and it really was just a chain. And then we killed some orcs, and we took a nap. And we decided to meet them back at the hand 10 days from now.
Yeah, we wanted to come check out Tribor,
Yes.
but I think we should just go back and I feel like we should. I'm ready to kill some giants. That's all I'm trying to say.
Zinthel,
Yes.
can I borrow a piece of paper? And by
Yes.
borrow, I mean use a piece of paper.
Certainly. Here you go.
Okay. I do that.
Well, Urgala comes back, holding a tray with a couple of flagons of ale, some empty cups, and a basket of warm bread, and some roast chicken, and a steaming pile of vegetables, all roasted. She says, I hope you're hungry. Got a lot of food to spare today. Seems like everybody is nobody wants to come to Tribor anymore since the giant attack. But say, if it would be all right if I could ask all of you a favor before you head out.
Sure.
Of course.
Here we go. I
I know you're busy and all, but it probably, hopefully, won't take up too much of your time. You see, I used to be a former adventurer like yourself, so I know exactly what it's like traveling the big wide world and doing good deeds and all that whatnot. But I did know this wealthy knight back in my day named Harthos Zamorban. And from what I understand, Harthos had a special blade that he called a Giant Slayer. Well, come to think of it, now that this giant attack has happened on the very town I decided to set up shop in, considering I'm a retired adventurer myself, and I know that Harthos ain't using the blade, because he's retired as well, well, I was figuring that maybe you can go pay him a visit in Zamorvan Hall, and give him this, message that maybe he should help you out with your quest and all. I figure a giant slaying sword's got to be pretty important, right?
Yeah, I'm in.
Well, to be more accurate, oh, it is a great sword. Never mind. She doesn't say that. All right. Well, I mean, if you're in and you're headed northwest towards Silvery Moon, my suggestion is to stop by the ancestral keep of my friend Harthos. It's called Zamorvan Hall, and it's right along Rawvin Road, just northwest of the city.
Okay. Yeah, that's the way we're going.
Sure. If we end up
Nowhere
going
near
there.
where we're going. Yes. We will try.
All right. Good. Wish I could send them a message, but don't really have the ability to do something like that. But
Oh, I can do
maybe
that. No, I don't know
No.
him. I gotta know him. Never mind. I just feel like I know him. He's got such a cool sword.
all right.
My sword's pretty cool. I started showing it off.
That's a fine looking blade, I gotta say.
Okay, well, should we? What time of day is it right now?
It's early morning, almost lunchtime.
Well, are we all in agreement to go back and meet with Moog and the big guy?
I would say.
Yes, sounds
that
great.
is the plan.
Let's do it.
All right, and maybe we can stop off and see if we can pick up a badass sword on our way.
I linked her quest there and showed it to you guys, by the way.
Okay. See ya.
Nice.
All right. So you guys
Thank you.
enjoy your meal, and you're writing a letter, right? Yartar is a danger. Watch out if you go. My party and I are going to kill some hill giants. Take care, Kareem.
It's very nice.
All right, fair enough. All right, so you hand it over to one of the local guards as you guys finish up your meal and walk out of the inn. You say your goodbyes to Urgala, and you guys are headed back west toward the Hand of Anam.
Yes.
Yep. I guess. That's the plan.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. I'll move you guys back to this map for a second here. So let's keep this quick. I'm going to say that the journey a couple of days to the west along the road happens pretty uneventfully. Same things that you saw before, which is essentially like the abandoned farms and a lot of ruined fields and stuff like that. But it seems like whatever end you put to the threats of the giants that you had defeated before seems to have some brief effect. Enough so that you don't really get accosted along the road as you head toward the Hand.
Do we lose any rations or anything like that?
Yes, you do. You use up 2 days of rations.
Can I say I bought some from Tribar?
No.
Because I don't have any.
Yeah,
we all die.
Yeah, we could say that you forgot to buy some, which you did. You have
Okay,
to borrow some food from your companions.
I was hunting while we were camping. Does
Or
it make
you
a survival roll?
Sure. Go ahead.
10.
Kareem, you're looking pretty weak. You haven't eaten in days.
I forgot food.
Kareem, we have rations in the party boot.
Yeah, that's right. You do. So, unfortunately, with a 10, you don't find very much. You're able to find a dead carcass of a fox and some questionable berries.
I don't eat it.
Yeah, and all you get out of it are blisters on your feet. But anyway, you do eat some rations out of the bag so you don't starve to death, and you do eventually make it to the old tower, otherwise known as the Hand of Anam. All right. So standing outside, let's see here.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, combat. No, just ignore all the dead bodies laying around because those bodies are cleared. Can you guys actually see this map or not?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're on the
we're in
inside
the
though.
hand.
No.
We're
That's
inside the hand. Yeah.
You still got your old tokens there, so just don't worry about that. I had to change this music for a second here. Way too intense.
Intense battle music. We walk in. Oh my god.
But anyway, so Chalcedon greets you and says, "Oh, it's so good to see you again." He says, "I'm just about going crazy with this frost giant and hill giant within my temple. It'd be nice to have them move along now. Hey, how has Karan Sansui been serving you?"
Well, we haven't really needed him yet, but it was really cool when he came.
Oh, but you will need him very soon, I bet. He says, well, where is it that you plan to head off to next?
We were thinking we could go to Grudhug.
Good. Finally get that hill giant out of here. She has made an absolute mess, eating all my mushrooms. I've used great magic to bring them to fruition. It seems like I can't cast fast enough. And with that, Moog and Harshnag come into the room. Harshnag looks absolutely exasperated. And Moog just walks in and she runs up to you guys and kind of scoops you all up into a big hug. Her nasty
the
beat.
smell.
Yeah.
Thanks, Moog.
Oh, you back. We go find Ruck now? Go to Grug Hug? Good.
That is the plan.
Moog can't wait. Mushrooms make Moog tummy ache. Need real food, like halflings.
No halfling
No
food,
halfling.
Moog. Halfling food not good.
Halfling food, best food. So tasty. She said.
Try and in the future go with things that can't talk better than you. How about that?
Oh, like you?
Oh shit, that was a
Not
bad
us.
example.
Nice diss, Moog. Nice diss. I saw
She
that.
doesn't say that. Can't talk better than me? Oh, okay.
Well, are you ready to go?
Yes. Well, I'm ready now. Go. You need to walk outside and see what direction. Harshnag just face palms. This is fucking great. We don't even know where the hell we're going, and we're gonna follow this hill giant now to God knows where.
Yes.
Maybe I should just wait here and let you take care of Moog. How about that?
No, you want to slaughter all the nasty hill giantses.
Yeah.
You know you do.
You're gonna get bored sitting around here. Come on.
You know you want to do something.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that.
Bitch. Come on.
All right, fine. Let's go. And with that, you guys set out from the hand of say your goodbyes to Chalcedon, and you begin to head in what looks to be a southeastern direction, leaving through the Star Meadow Hills and traveling what seems to be toward the Desserin River. So let me put you guys back on that map. All right. So let's just adjust here for a brief moment. You were at the old tower, and now you seem to be headed through the hills in this general direction. You walk for days. It is quiet, aside from the complaining of Harshnag and Moog, who seems to walk in a general direction toward that destination, but doesn't really seem to know where she's going, as you quickly realize within 3-4 days. It's not that you're walking in circle. She's just seems to be like headed in that direction, and occasionally she stops and like looks around, and then just continues walking while she's picking her nose. Food wise, you use another like 4 days of rations. How are you guys doing on food?
Mm,
We're doing fine. Day 1 into the journey, I switched into my traveler rune, and I scribe runes of eating onto everyone's hand every morning. We don't consume food. Also, we sleep in an invisible hut of force every night.
Okay,
I go with that.
good.
Sounds great.
Works
Yeah.
for me.
You
There we
do
go.
pass the town of Westbridge at some point, which is I'm going to reveal on the map for a brief moment. And as you walk along what looks to be the stone trail as well. And as you guys are walking along the road, do you guys say anything about that? Because it seems like you see occasional travelers like approaching you, and then like as soon as they spot your group, they like run in fear, taking whatever they can carry with them, like off the road and into the plains.
Hell
so-
no. We're avoiding stupid ass side quests. Carry on.
All right. So no
Wha-
complaints about that.
I just wave.
Okay. So Mook says at some point, I think we're going right way. I remember this road. She says, more hills south here. We walk through hills and cross a big river. And she nods to herself and continues walking. So, anybody want to make me a history check?
I'll do it. Shit.
I'm not gonna do it.
Ooh. Give it a try. I'm historical.
All right. Well, that seems to be pretty good for Zinfil, as you recognize the area and the hills that she's talking about as the Sumber Hills. And you know that if you keep traveling along the stone trail, what you'll eventually come across are the towns of Stonebridge and Belliard on the map. And the hill that she's actually referring, the river that she's actually referring to is pretty identifiable as the Deseret River, which you remember crossing several days ago. So I think at this point you've been traveling for 6 days. When something interesting happens. Give me a moment here. All right, so what you come across are what seems to be a flock of carrion birds. You see a bunch of crows, and even a couple of what look to be wolves or other daytime scavenger animals. So probably not wolves, but maybe some rabid dogs, or it's hard to tell from this distance. But they seem to be picking over what looks to be a battlefield of some sort. That you could see within the hills themselves. And as you guys approach closer, and Harshnag takes out his weapon, his great axe, and starts like crouching and walking really low to the ground.
Okay, I'll take out my
Follow
shield and whip.
suit.
What happened here?
Okay. Is anybody scouting ahead, or are you guys approaching stealthily? Or doing anything else I should know about?
Sure, approach stealth, I guess.
Stealthily.
Okay. There are hills and occasional shrub bushes that you can kind of scoot between and hide behind. So if you are approaching stealthily, are you? Let me know if you're doing it like off from the group or if you're doing it with the group. And make a roll.
I'm with the group.
I'll also be with
Yeah.
the group.
Yeah, me too.
I'll separate from this clanky mess.
Yeah. There's mine.
To scout ahead.
All right. Okay, so Sinfel, since you're scouting ahead, off the group, you're 15. You think that you're doing a well enough job, and since Sinfel separated off from you guys and goes off ahead, you can kind of see her almost like disappear into the shadows of the hills, and she's really, expertly like dodging, or not dodging, but like weaving between the hills and the brushes themselves, so you quickly lose sight of her. She looks almost like a shadow on the ground. And what you come across, Zinfel, is what looks to be a battlefield. What you discover are a lot of corpses. Easily, you count very quickly about 15 to 20 what look to be like fur-wearing humans, all in various states of discombobulation and brokenness. And they look like they are quite picked apart or bloodied ruins of their bodies. And on top of that, also there are what look to be two very large, and it looks like parts of a third one, frost giants. And the way you can tell that they're frost giants is because you travel with Harshnag, so you immediately recognize what a frost giant looks like. And like I said, when you get there, you're so stealthy that these rabid dogs, from what you could tell right now, they appear to be very large, just rabid dogs, are there picking at the corpses. And on top of that, there's also a bunch of carrion birds, so like crows, are picking apart at the flesh.
All right. Regroup with the others and report on what I've seen.
Oh, you're able to find them quite easily because a few of them weren't even stealthing. And especially Moog, who was just like clunking along. And suddenly Zinfel pops out from behind the hill and approaches you guys.
We've got quite a scene over there. Quite a scene.
What did you see?
Rabid animals, decimated giants, a whole lot of stuff.
Should we check it out for clues? Or just skip it and go around? This is on the road, right?
No,
Yeah,
you
we're
are
in the
in the Slumber Hills at the moment.
So,
Okay.
do we maybe? I feel like we just need to find out where the hill giants are. We know that's probably what did this. We just need to find them. I don't know if looking at these, I can do. You know what? I do have a cool spell. I can do Speak with Dead. Maybe that would help me find out something. I
Well,
always wanted to try that.
my vote is we just avoid the place. I'd rather not, wake the dead or disturb any of the corpses. But it's up to you, folk. Mooks just shrugs her shoulders. I don't care.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It's just I just want to try the
the
spell
few
sometime.
bulls
I'm
aren't
being a
going
little.
to stop us.
I can sense for any of my favorite enemies within 5 miles of me if I attune to my senses.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah, do that.
Well, let's try that.
Sure, go for it.
I don't think it's a roll. Hold on, let me find it. 'Cause I don't remember which thing it is. Shit. I think it's that one. Did it do anything? I don't know if it did anything.
You have to click the little
The name.
voice, but the little
Oh, yeah, the little chat.
Like chat icon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I lost it again. So many goddamn abilities. Okay, there we go. Gosh, that's so hard.
Nailed it.
Yeah, okay. So I spent 1 minute in concentration. See if I could sense either giants or any humanoids within 5 miles. I don't even think it's a roll. I just kind of can feel them.
Okay. So let's just take a look here. Okay, you definitely get the impression that you sense giants, almost on the edge of your senses, to the south.
There's giants in the south. We could probably at least avoid it.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go around this mess and
Yeah,
go
you
straight to
sense
giants.
5 of them,
We should take them out.
and they seem to be about 5 miles away.
Let's go straight there.
You want to go towards the danger? There's 5 giants there.
That's what we're here to do.
Yes,
We're the
Is
giant
this-
killing
Destroy
squad.
them.
Is this
We don't-
Grunhog?
we are the Stone Squad.
No, haven't crossed Big River yet.
But they could cause. They can cause havoc where they go.
Oh,
dead
Mook
giant
don't
is a
really
good
want to
giant.
fight giants. What if giants are Hruck? Don't want to kill Hruck.
Well, that's not my problem if he's going to try and kill us.
Well, what do you
Maybe he's
mean, not
doing
your
that against
problem?
his will.
She pokes a finger at Thornburr. Hey now! Harsh
Whoa,
neck
whoa.
says.
Get your big ass fingers out of my face.
Mm-hmm.
Why you wear giant toe? He looks at Zenfell for a moment.
Because I have to.
Oh,
Harshnake
we
says,
hit straight.
just say the word, Thornburr. I'll put an axe right through her skull.
oh no.
Hey.
Calm down, guys.
Friends, let's just check this out. Wow, should we even? This is worth it.
No. We should go to Grunhog first. We should avoid trying to get in trouble on the way there.
Oh, I don't
Unless
know about
those
this.
giants are scouts from Grudhog, and if by killing them here, we don't have to fight them later. I mean, what?
Yeah, I mean,
This is some delicious wine I have in my bag.
Well, we could go close enough to inspect what kind of giants they are.
Can't you, like, look through the eyes of birds or
Right.
something?
We
You
could
know, like,
just
hey,
stuff.
bird, go fly over there and do stuff.
I can
No?
talk to birds.
Oh, maybe you should ask a bird.
yeah, if you see a bird, if we see any birds coming from the south, holler.
Holla at your bird.
Well, let's just so which way? If it's not south, which way is Grudhog?
Oh, across
the
the
river.
river. That way, she kind of points somewhere between south and east.
Well, we have to go a little south anyway.
It's just like
Might
waving
as
her
well
arm.
start south.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
I
then
don't-
she scratches her head and she says, I think.
Well, we can at least. Yeah,
Let us
don't get
do a
close
little
enough for them to
scouting.
see us.
Yeah.
See what they
Zinfel
look like.
can do it. We'll just get close. Zinfel can sneaky.
Sounds like it's a plan. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna approach the group. Is that my impression?
Yes.
stopping occasionally, so that way Zorana can do her 1 minute of concentration. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that's not
Sure.
limited. It seems like you could do it anytime you want.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so why don't you make me a? How are you guys doing this? Are you walking out in the open?
No.
As
We're
we
trying to
approach
be
I mean-
closer,
pretty
we want to
sneaky.
stealth.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we have two
I
giants.
didn't hear
with
that
us.
because it was like two voices speaking at once. So say that one more time.
Sneaky.
Sneaky with. Okay. So why don't we handle it this way? Everybody does a group stealth check. In other words, everybody makes their stealth roll, and then I'll take the average.
Oh.
Oh,
Yikes.
Wait, hold on. I got Winter still. Right.
oh, well.
We should have split it up.
Oh, there we go.
Shit,
Winter's
Winter.
doing good.
Shit, Winter, come on.
Oh boy.
Oh, jeez. No. Camouflage, people. Camouflage. Behind the bush. No, don't step on it. Oh, God, you're making so much noise.
You guys gotta
I'm just like talking to Winter how to sell. This is how you do it, Winter.
Alright, just bear with me for a second here.
You're a giant. Blend in with the hill.
Gotta find some ambience music. Some stealthy music. There you go. Alright, so I got a 1 on the stealth, a 4, 25, 23, and an 8. That's not good. Let me make rolls for Moog. Oh wow, Moog's got actually a stealth of 6. I don't know how that's possible. He's got an 11. And Harshnag has got like a probably pretty shitty stealth. He's got disadvantage on this. Harshnag's got a 7. Although it didn't show because his rolls are whispered for some reason. Never whisper rolls. There you go. Yeah, so let's see here. 7, 11, that's 18, 23. What? Zorana got a 5? for Winter.
Oh no,
That's
for
a
Winter. Yeah.
31 plus the 23. 34.
We lost.
60, 79. 79 plus 5. 84 divided by 7 people. That's pretty bad.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's fine. It's a 12. Let's go.
Alright, let's check out something here. Just make sure. Yep. You guys seem to be okay. In the distance, from what you can tell, as you are meandering around in the hills, trying to locate where you're sensing these giants, you do realize very quickly you come across some tracks. And the tracks seem to be of large booted feet, but Zorana, something looks off to you about them. And you can make me a survival check.
14.
All right, 14 survival check. From what you could tell, the booted feet are big. They definitely belong to large creatures, but they look too small to be giants, unless they're children. And from what you can see, you think there's somewhere between 4 to 6 of them.
Well, they have to be giants because I sense giants.
You also notice that at this particular junction, it looks as if the tracks crisscross with each other in opposite directions. Or, I guess, perpendicular directions.
Something must have walked by each other.
Well, are there other types of things that are giants but aren't necessarily, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Should you sense again?
Harshnag says, "What's the problem?"
There's these tracks. They're a little small to be giants. They're still big.
Are they giants or not?
I don't know. I could try and sense them.
All right. You take about a minute and you sense, and you get the impression that they're very, very close. Probably within about 500 yards.
Maybe it's something that's like related to a giant, like how a dog's related to a wolf. You know?
Half giant. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, stupid! He says to Moog. You got any half giants in that camp of yours? Moog says, No half giants. What is half giant? She shrugs and rubs her head. Idiot. Zinfel, you think you hear voices on the wind. Kind of guttural and low, and can't make out what they're saying, but they're definitely deep and sonorous.
Can I get closer to get a clearer listen?
They seem to be coming from the same direction that Zinfel indicated she sensed more giants.
All right, I guess we're heading in the right direction.
They're about 500 yards that way.
All right, so you guys
Scout it out.
Sure. So you are actually scouting it out this time, separating off from the group and checking it out. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Stay
gonna
here,
stay
guy.
behind.
The rest of you guys are just staying behind. Go ahead and make me the stealth roll.
Ooh, uh-oh.
Yikes.
Darn it.
All right. So you crest you crest the hill, and as you do so, like you weren't kind of expecting it, but you just like suddenly find yourself without anything to hide behind. Like the other side of the hill is just like completely bare, and on top of that, you are looking what looks like directly at 5 very large, bulbous, hairless ogres who like immediately see you standing atop the hill about 50 to 75 feet away. And like one of them's like one of their jaws like goes completely slack, and the other one just like points up at you with a clawed hand and pulls out his club and he says, "Human!" And he starts marching or jogging in your direction as quick as he possibly can. And then all of them start to hoot and holler after him as they seem to be quickly chasing you.
Ogres! We've got ogres!
It's like giants.
All
Tactical retreat. And by that I mean run like hell.
All right. So you're running as they're chasing after you, and ogres are not slow creatures. They move relatively fast. In fact, they're keeping up with you, who I know has a speed of 40. Right?
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah. So like a couple of them chuck javelins at you from a fair distance away. Since you're running,
The police!
they're gonna have disadvantage. So 2 11s, I assume, is gonna miss you.
Yes.
Good
Meanwhile,
damage, though.
rest of you can just give me a minute here to bring you back to a familiar map.
What kind of special javelins do they have? 2d6? What?
Range. Oh, they're pretty big. They're large-sized javelins.
Like ballistas.
Ah.
Yeah, like ballistas.
Some
Alright.
deja vu, guys.
Stick some combat music here. Gonna put you guys on the map. So give me a brief moment just to get everybody here. And you're sort of going to be in between everybody, Zinfo.
Makes sense.
All right. So everybody but Zinfel. You guys can stick yourselves anywhere within that blue box.
Crap. Okay.
Man, this is so badass that we all have these cool tokens.
Yeah.
And Zinfel, you are going to be roughly in the middle of the map. By this 20-foot crest here. I assume that Relix is going to be right next to you.
Yes.
And the ogres are not on your ass; they're actually on the other corner. So, due to the way this situation worked out. Yeah, and that looks good.
We
too.
got this.
All right.
Easy fight.
So, you say that now.
We'll see.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, you mean magic ogres?
Oh shit. Don't give them any
is-
ideas.
Save your resources for the giants.
Yeah, hold on. Apparently, these guys didn't select, so.
Yeah, good idea.
There you go.
Nice. Fuck yeah. Thornbird coming in.
Oh, sorry, my initiative. Ooh, that's a good number. Nice round number,
Winter.
but not really.
Winter is not paying attention.
I gotta roll.
He's eating
for,
some grass.
He's here. So just give me a moment. Should work. Yes. All right, everybody rolled. Everybody's on the map. Think we're good.
Yep.
Let's sort the order here. And first up is going to be Kareem.
I use all of my movement to get as close as I can. Let's see. How fast can I go? I'll go there.
I'm just gonna go grab a drink of water real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, where can I go? I'm just gonna figure out. I want to cast Bless. I want to see if I can get everyone.
Oh, oops.
No,
Sorry
no.
about that.
No, it's okay. Gotta be. Let me see what the
The radiance.
30
stuff.
feet. How far away are
you-
Zorana and?
We're 35 feet from this square, and I believe your movement's 30, correct?
Yeah, how far are you and Zorana? If you're more than 60 feet, I can't do it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Could do it again when we're a little closer, I guess.
Yeah, I'll just wait. I won't do it this round.
Ooh, the music just got intense, guys. Holy shit!
Are you back, Joe?
I am back.
All right, cool. All right, I'm just gonna run in. How far are they? I guess I'm just gonna use my movement too. I'm just gonna run.
Yeah, I took a dash action.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a dash action as well.
Okay, the only thing I should note here is that you see the areas that say 10 feet. That means that
Yeah.
they're kind of like cliff faces. So the only way to actually get there in that direct movement that you're just
Yeah.
getting with your arrow is you have to actually climb up that wall. Otherwise, you got to
Okay.
go through this section.
Would it be difficult terrain or
It's climbing.
would I have to make a check?
You'd have to make an actual athletics check,
Okay.
and then it would
Then I'm
use
gonna
up
run.
double your movement. Yeah.
fuck it. I'm just like trying to be badass, so I run up. I'm like not that scared of ogres after fighting all these crazy shit. I'm like, we got this, guys.
It looks like a pretty easy climb though, because it's so rocky and craggy.
Yeah, cool. So I just run and like climb up.
All right.
And
Maybe.
make the check. We'll see. Yeah, I'm trying. Athletics.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a
Ooh.
Wait,
badass.
you parkoured
Damn.
it, man. You didn't even actually touch the wall. You just like literally ran right up it.
Yeah, just
Nice.
running straight for Zinfel.
Yeah.
We got this. All right, that's it. Sorry, let me hit enter.
All right. Okay, good. So ogres, upon seeing you guys in the distance there, seem a little surprised, but they just like roar and charge right into the attack. So ogre number 5 is going to go up first. He's got a speed of 40. So let's see where he can move.
Do you have to make a check over the thing, Jay?
No, he's large, so it's literally like just double his movement to do that.
Large and in charge.
Large and in charge, yeah. So that 5 will get over there, and he is going to actually chuck a javelin at Zinfo. This is without disadvantage, so it's just a normal attack roll, AC 18.
Shit.
18. Let's
Go.
shield that.
All right. All right, so you shield that. So just at the last moment, a javelin manages to strike off the invisible disc of force, but it's quickly followed up by ogre number 3 getting right next to you and being able to swing with his great club.
Oh, fuck.
But fortunately for you, he misses with a 12.
Holy shit.
All right. So that was 5 and 3, Zorana.
Crap.
So you're able to roll off to the sides and fell. Club goes right into the ground, kicks up dirt everywhere.
I will A, use bark skin on Winter, and B, it's not a very good vantage point, but I'll move over here. And then my turn.
All right.
You can't.
Lemon.
Oh, okay.
So Winter has 16 AC now.
All right.
Alright, so it's a bonus action. Come on, Zorana. Time to shoot stuff in the throat. Let's go. You are feeling inspired.
Mm-hmm.
It's what I do best.
Dun, 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 dun.
Can you move that fast?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But I just kind of sprint all the way up there. And that's a path, right?
Yep, that is a path.
Fantastic. Then I shoot this guy in the face with my favorite rune word magic. Sorry, my character sheet's all weird.
Yeah, they updated shit. Well, they just...
Yeah, it's crap now.
It's not that they updated it, it's that they changed it to, like, Compendium compatible from simple on some of them, so you could change it back.
Nah, it's alright. Just looking for some roller dudes. It's a technical term.
I didn't even notice that.
Oh yeah, a lot of shit went away. I had to go enable things and disable things and QQ. It's the song of the wild QQ bird.
Huh.
Yeah, they have
It's
like spell casting on NPC on NPC character sheets they have spell casting now, which they didn't used to have, which is sweet.
Nice.
They have it like organized. They used to have it, but they didn't have it organized, so that's pretty cool.
Our art is so nice.
I know, it's
It
so
is.
sick. This battlefield looks awesome.
It's so nice and clean.
And all the matching art. Zeron, Susan, I love your new icon.
Oh, that's old.
Well,
I'm
it's
waiting
new
for you,
from now
Emin.
on.
Oh, okay, I see that you made your attack roll here.
Oh,
Strength
no.
DC 16, 23 damage on that ogre. So let me make my saving throw. All right, looks like he fails. Takes the 23 damage to ogre number 3. Yeah,
Yes.
and then how far back does he get pushed?
I think you changed it to 10 feet?
Yeah.
Man, 10.
All right. So a huge bolt of air just like strikes him right in the chest, and just he slides back away from Zinfel. But he's still alive. Kind of seems surprised by that. Are you finished with your turn?
Yeah, I'm looking for the thing to click. I guess this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. All right. So let's see where this motherfucker goes.
Oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I think he's gonna take a swipe at that Rilix there.
Not relics.
How dare you?
No.
Just
No,
try.
Rilix.
Leave relics alone.
Oh, cat. He says. Swings his great
No.
club, rolls an 11.
What is Relix's
That's it.
AC?
Relics
Good
is super
question.
tanky.
Hold
Relix is
on.
very dexterous, is how I
It's
see
an AC
this.
of 40.
Well,
Relics is a god among
Oh,
men.
just barely misses the cat.
Oh my
just
god.
barely missed. Oh,
Nice.
man.
So she's able to like duck and weave under the
Oh god.
ogre's great club to avoid getting smashed to bits.
Oh.
Zenfell, get out of there!
Nice. Yeah, just as Zinfel's turn comes up.
You
Stand
tried to
behind.
strike
Thanks.
my cat.
Can you attack and move back?
Looks like I can only get 4 of them. I'm dropping a fireball.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Right here, and I should get ogre 1, 3, 2, and 5.
Alright, I'll roll their saving throws in number order. So it's all dex saving throws, which they're horrible at.
Not there.
So it looks like they all failed except for number 3.
Okay, so it's 29 fire or 14 for half.
Ooh, they're in bad shape.
Oh,
How I'll go.
bad shape already.
No, they're not like bloodied or anything like that. Well, actually, no. Yeah, these guys, they light up a flame. Like all 4 of the ogres, like howl in pain. But number 3 seems to avoid the brunt of it. Somehow he managed to get behind ogre number 2 in time to not take the full effect, and he only takes half. And that was the guy that got hit before by Emin's shrieking bolt.
They're going down.
All right, and if you're finished, you just hit that EOT button. Moog kind of looks confused. It says, I think these ogres from Grodhog, not enemies. And she just kind of shrugs. And ogre number 4 goes. So she doesn't seem to be helping you out in this battle.
Whatever.
Number 4 is going to move up and probably chuck a javelin at Kareem. So, give me 1 second.
That's far.
Yep, I did that right. And then let's see how far from Kareem she is. So that's actually going to have disadvantage on the attack roll because it's out of the 30-foot range. Which is good. And I assume a 14 misses you.
Yeah.
Alright. So Harshnag says, "You seem to have this under control, but I'll help you out." And he moves up. He's got a speed of 40. And he seems to join up with Kareem. Yeah. It's going to get to there. Alright. And next up is Ogre number 1. Ogre number 1 is going to come here and chuck a javelin. I think I moved him a little too far. He's going to chuck a javelin at Emin with disadvantage. I assume a 14 misses, Emin?
You are correct, sir.
Alright, I'm rolling pretty bad today. Alright, Winter.
Winter. Move up to Thornbury and take a dodge action.
Okay. I'm gonna move 30 feet. Putting me there, and I'm gonna attack the ogre number 4 twice with my whip. 12.
12 is actually going to hit an ogre.
Okay. 8.
An 8 will miss.
Thank you. 11.
Alright. So you're able to slash that ogre across his fatty knee. And anything else?
Action surge. 2 more
All right.
attacks.
Sure.
20.
It's
7.
7 will miss.
5 more damage.
5 damage. Got it.
And for that attack, I'm gonna make it a menacing attack.
18 on the wisdom saving throw.
That's an extra 5 damage.
Alright.
I can blow my shit, Susan, because we can take a short rest afterward, and all my stuff comes back, so it's fine.
Okay. Alright, are you done,
She's
Kareem?
messaged me in DMs. Yeah.
Like, why are you using all your stuff?
It's not a big deal. All this stuff comes back in a short rest.
If you get a short rest.
I mean, that. I guess that would suck if we didn't. Yeah, I'm done. That's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you're done, just hit that EOT button.
I pressed so many stuff. I forgot those there.
Alright, Thornberry, you are up.
I am going to step forward just a bit and say, "Come at me, you fiends!" And then I cast. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. I'm going to place it between Ogre 5 and Kareem. Actually, it'll be. I can't move that fast. It's going to be like right here.
Where's it going to be? I'm
Attack.
sorry, ping it one more time.
Right here.
Alright.
Thanks for
Thanks,
the
everyone.
assist there. All right, and nice. So that attacks that guy. Ogre 5, and
Yeah, that's definitely going to hit.
does 8 damage. And then I'm going to use my action to dodge. And just wait and hold my ground.
All right, good. I assume you're finished?
Yep, sorry.
All right. So after getting cut across the arm by the spiritual weapon, he kind of swipes that with his hands, but seeing Kareem as the and you as both as the closest targets, he actually decides to go for you instead. So he gets he moves a little bit to here and swings his club at you.
So he gets disadvantage since I'm dodging. Is that right?
That's right. And he rolls a natural 1 anyway.
Nice.
And it's done. And ogre number 3, he's going to move up, and he's going to swing his club at you as well. And gets only a 10. And whiffs pretty badly. These guys look like they're in bad shape.
Dang.
One of the ogres in the back, this guy, ogre number 1, he says, oh, and he seems to be looking over his shoulder.
Oh no.
No.
I'm gonna shoot that guy in the face.
Nice.
Which I don't remember if I already +1'd the bow. I think I did. I'm not sure, but I think I did. No, wait, no, that's the wrong bow. That's the right bow.
What, is there something else? Is there something new? What happened? Oh.
17 to hit ogre number 1.
A 17 will hit.
11 damage.
Ooh, nice. So you don't quite hit him in the face, but you get pretty close to hit him in his meaty shoulder. Anything else?
Winter's not close enough to attack, so that's my turn.
All right, Emma.
So anything that looks brown, like rock, is what? Rough terrain?
Oh. Yeah. Well, it's climbing upwards like a hill.
Yep.
Not
like a
rough
cliff.
terrain.
So not rough terrain, but vertical.
Correct.
Like a check.
Yeah, you have to make. I had to make a check.
Strength
Checks are stupid. Okay.
or athletic.
So I move there. Let's see. Come on, Thornburr. Get in the action. Use your sword. You are inspired. And then I blast.
So one thing, Emin, when you move to there, you actually see what looks like 2 horns poking out from the top of a hill.
Yeah, okay.
The horns are shaped like this.
Uh-oh.
Where am I supposed to
What?
look?
Where's that?
On,
Can you ping it?
On the video. They're kind of
This-
shaped like this.
On what
Yep.
video?
On Skype.
Oh. Uno mas.
Like that, like bull's horns.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Like I was supposed to figure that out. Yeah, okay. It's fine. Goal oriented here. Ogre number 3 is my friend. I reach out and touch him.
Right, do you mean that literally, or you're reaching out with a shrieking bow? He's gonna make a strength DC. Blah blah blah. Let me make that roll. He's gonna succeed. Only takes half or full. I think it's half, right?
Yes, it is half.
All right, he is actually still alive as you manage to get him in the shoulder, and it kind of moves his body back, but he didn't get the full brunt of the attack.
I smile. I wave.
Okay. Well, upon seeing that, he is going to come up to you and Winter.
Bring it.
and seeing that you're a smaller target than Winter is, he's going to try to smash you with his club.
Now, how does that make any logical sense?
Well, you're the one that just hit him, or tried
No,
to hit somebody in his group. Yeah, I know.
Just check. Oh, just make sure you put the damage in the right spot.
So did 18 actually hit you or not?
I'm actually going to insult him with mocking something or other, and see what happens.
Mocking shout.
Still hits.
17 actually hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to take 8 bludgeoning damage as he does manage to clip your arm as you give him the finger. Not enough to distract him, though, from missing you.
Should use both hands.
Just as you see, you hear the sound of a foghorn, and what you actually see are 2 large, over 20 feet tall, blue-skinned, white-bearded, horn helm wearing frost giants crest over the hill.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Wait a
Oh
minute.
yes, this is going to be awesome.
Harshnag! Your friends are here!
Did I do that right? I don't think I did. There you go.
Oh god. Wait, why is Harshnag so puny compared to them?
Well, no, it's the same size.
Huge.
Just artwork?
It's the artwork.
Yeah.
They're the same size.
Oh, sorry. They should be in the right spot now. Good. Okay, so that was their movement, and they are holding.
Oh the Lord.
Rocks. Yeah, they're holding rocks. And one of them chucks a rock right at Emin as he comes over the hill.
Whoa, hey guy, ogres, not elves, ogres.
Why do they always whisper the rolls? That's so annoying. Anyway, he misses you with a 13. As the rock just goes sailing right over your head from Frost Giant number 1. Frost Giant number 2 crests over the hill, and upon seeing Kareem, with a bellowing laugh, throws a rock at him. And
Easy.
misses with a 13 as well.
Easy.
Easy peasy. All right, Zinfel. The ogres look very surprised to see the Frost Giants, by the way.
As surprised as we are.
Wait,
And
oh,
those
there's
frost
one
giants
here.
attack.
Take care of the ogres.
Take care. I am. I
And then
think
we
I
have
could
to-
get. I think I could get 3 ogres and 2 frost giants with a fireball. Right here. Get the ogre 1, 3, and 5, and frost giant 1 and 2.
Nice, very nicely placed. Yeah, unfortunately 2 is just out of reach. Alright, so I'll make the saving throws for the Frost Giants first. Sequential order. They got pretty shitty dex saves. So one fails, the other one succeeds. And they do not have any vulnerability to fire or anything like that.
Bastards.
So, but number 1 is going to take the full 31 damage. So that's pretty good. Let me just
31 damage.
knock that off. And the other one only takes 15. Then I need to make saving throws for 3 of the ogres here. All in sequential order.
0.
Which they all fail.
Wow, 0.
Alright, so you can describe to me what happens as all 3 ogres die.
They just start screaming as they melt in place.
Oh, brutal. Just piles of charred flesh and bone and fat. All right, good.
Fantastic displays, Infel.
So that was 1, 3, and 5. Let me remove them from the order. And Zinfel, it is still your turn.
Oh, that's right. Let's see. Don't. Well. Go this way.
There, bam. Could you guys use those effects as well? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I believe so.
Where?
It's like a little lightning bolt on the bar, right?
Where?
I don't know about that.
Top left bar.
No.
No, you don't see
No.
that at
I
all?
don't see
No.
the
No,
lightning bolt.
I don't have that.
Okay. That sucks.
It must be. Oh no.
I thought that maybe you could use it because I was a pro subscriber, but. All right. Well, Moog, upon seeing Frost Giants, just cowers in fear, like oh, and she starts wailing, but doesn't participate in the battle.
How
Ogre
useful.
number 4. Yeah, I know. Ogre number 4 does not move because you are within range of it, and just swings at Kareem with his great club. Is a 22 hit?
Yeah, it actually does hit.
All right, 15. So he manages to connect and get around your shield for a brief moment. He laughs.
Distracted by the Frost Giants.
Actually, he doesn't even notice them right now. He's focused on you because he's only about 10 feet tall, and he's right next to a cliff. So he actually doesn't really see them.
I saw them.
Harshnag does. Harshnag does see them, though, and says, "Oh, this is bad." And he moves up, and it says, "Go take care of that, kid." As he moves up next to Kareem and swings at the ogre. Hold on a second. Let me just make sure I did that right. Oh, that's going to hit. And he's going to do a significant amount of damage, but not enough
Yep.
to kill the ogre in one hit.
Bummer.
Damn.
See, cuts right across its belly. Winter.
Be a
Alright,
hero, Winter.
Well, haven't you heard? Don't be a hero. But also be a hero. Get him, Winter. Get this ogre right next to him. With 13 damage, because they are humanoids, aren't they?
Oh, they're giants.
Oh, well, that still counts, actually.
Yeah.
13
Alright.
damage it is.
So 13 damage will not be enough to kill the ogre, but it definitely gets him in the leg and, tears through some of his thigh flesh. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, I make 2 attacks at the ogre, and then I'm gonna start moving. 11.
11 will hit.
25.
2 hits.
6, 4, 10 damage.
Okay. He is actually still up.
Fuck my ass.
Start
As you
moving.
slash him once across the arm, once across the leg, he looks like he's in really bad shape. Still alive, though.
Okay, well,
Also, you're currently being threatened by him, so if you move out, you might provoke.
I do see that. Can I move to the side of the cliff, or is that gonna be...
Yeah, still within reach, like not.
Yeah, as long as you stay
Exiting
within
his-
10 feet of the guy, you
Yeah.
do provoke.
But do I have to make a check to get on this cliff?
To get over it, yes. It's an
What if I
athletics.
what about
it's a fairly
on it?
easy DC. To get on it, you can sort of stop on it, yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll do that. So I'll still be within 10 feet of him, so I won't prevent anything, and I still get some movement towards the frost giants.
Sure. Are you hiding from the frost giants, or can they see you?
They should be able to see me, and they know where I am. They threw a rock at me, so
That's
no,
right.
I'm not hiding.
Right, that's right.
All right. I send my spiritual weapon over towards this ogre. And make an attack.
Oh, that's not
Huzzah! 8 damage.
right. And what happens to that guy?
It just impales him. The spiritual weapon flies over, and I'm kind of behind this cliff, so I don't think I'd even really see the frost giants yet. So I just see.
Oh no, that's
See-
all level with each other. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's not. That is another 20 feet up. I mean 10 feet up.
Yeah, so I just like impale that one and go, "Where are you going, Kareem?" And then I turn her back around and run over. Can I stand here? Or is that on the cliff front?
Yeah, you can stand there. It's just to get over that area, you need to make the athletics check.
Okay. Yeah, so I just like squeeze between Winter and this cliff and just swing my sword.
All right, sounds good.
And I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh.
What is that?
It's a D6.
D6.
Hey, buddy. Way to get inspired. You stick it to him.
Yeah, I got you, Emmett. And I come in. Does a 14 hit?
14 will hit.
Nice.
I think this is the first
Alright.
time you actually
Wow.
pull out your blade,
shit.
too. That's a pretty significant damage.
Holy fuck.
And you can tell me what happens.
All right. Yeah. Run over and say, "I got you, Emmett." And I behead this. I like kind of jump up and behead the ogre.
Very nice. All right, cool.
All right. They're all dead, baby. Well done.
Yeah. All right, Zarana, you are up.
Now we need to take care of these frost giants. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Fuck it. 30. Let's see what's behind frost giant number 1. Let's shoot him in the face. Attempt to shoot him in the face.
So, frost giants.
Have probably way higher armor.
Wait. Before you tell her the result, are they wearing armor?
They are. It looks to be piecemeal
you
armor of
inspired?
I
furs,
am inspired.
chainmail,
I will use that
pieces of plate.
inspiration.
With the inspiration, that will hit.
Ha!
Yes.
My
Good job.
divine wisdom. Get him.
For an 8
+3, right?
plus 4.
4.
So it's going to be a total of 12 damage to that frost giant.
Good job.
So you strike him in the meaty bicep. Anything else?
No. Damn it, Winter.
All right, Emin.
Good job, you two. Way to use my powers for evil. I mean, protection. Here. Come on, Zarana. You need to do it again. You now feel more inspired. And I draw my sword, trace a glyph in the air, and walk through it. And it wraps around me with some tentacles of stone. And I stand right here. And it looks like I can maybe block a path-ish. And I wait for Frost Giant, number 1. I triggered invulnerability as my action.
All right. Good. Cool. All right. If you're done, just hit that EOT button.
That guy's dead.
Dead. So let me remove them from the order. All right. So Frost Giant number 1, you definitely got his attention, as he is going to move up to Emin. He's got a pretty long reach. Oh, actually, not really. He's easily within range of you. He's gonna swing his great axe twice at Emmon.
Oh god, Emmon, look out.
You stupid spawn of an Otyug and a halfling. You couldn't hit the broadside of a fat, dead hill giant. So AC 16's gonna miss. So I'm just gonna not roll.
And his second attack roll, as he he doesn't seem to recognize your words, but he can definitely tell the intent behind them.
How does he not speak giant?
Oh, you said that in giant?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yes.
All right. Well, he definitely like scrunches up his face for a moment and is kind of surprised you speak giant, and then his second attack totally lifts you because he's taken off guard by it.
If you run away now, I'll let you live. I point at him with my sword, which is like a toothpick.
Well, he says, "No, run away from fight, little one. You seem like worthy opponent." And but he does miss you a couple times after he says that. Frost Giant number 2, upon seeing Kareem trying to crest the rise there, will move up to Kareem and swing his great axe down on him.
Sure. What's the worst that can happen?
He says in giant, "Where are you going?" A deep bellowing voice.
Oh, that hits.
Well,
Full damage.
Alright, and his second attack will also hit.
Feels fucking terrible.
What is this? Kareem.
For Kareem, as he just gets smacked.
I am down.
52 damage.
What
I'm
Oh, that was
actually
exactly
down.
your hit points.
Yep.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, he laughs. Kareem, you're not dead. You don't have an X over you.
Oh.
Oh.
not dead.
You're not dead. But you are at 0 HP as this Frost Giant just like laughs and with a deep bellow. Relishing in the combat. Zinfel, you're up.
Okay. So we good? We've killed all the ogres. We can go, right?
We're good.
There seems to be bodies on the floor.
Mhm.
Allied bodies. That's not good. All right.
Oh god.
Doesn't look threatening at all.
Look at the bright side. At least they're not fire giants this time.
Sure, that's great. I'm not comforted.
You could pretend to be comforted.
Let's go here. Come here, kitty. Okay. Let's throw an Agonazar Scorcher at this guy. Let's see. Here we go.
A DC 0 deck save? Oh, I could pass that.
Oh, must have did some it's supposed to be a 15.
It's supposed to be a 15? Alright. So it was at number 2, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, he's probably gonna fail this because he's got like really shitty deck save, but I will make the roll anyway. I ended
Wow.
up actually just succeeding on the DC 0. But he will take the full 16. It's a giant number 2. Alright. She gets blasted in the face with fire. Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
All right. Muga's going to continue to cower. Harshnag is going to. He's going to move up to Kareem and take his body and drag it to safely right by the blade. So that way he's away from the frost giant.
Just toss my body aside.
Yeah. And that's all he's going to do. Winter?
Winter, heal me.
Yeah. Winter, use heal. He's going to charge.
Harshnag does say to Zinfel, do something about your friend Kareem.
Yes, sir.
I have a potion in my bag.
18 to hit?
18
will
will
get a
actually
potion.
hit the frost giant.
Hey, plus
Charges to him.
plus a 2d6. Charge damage. Oh, plus 4. Haha.
So- 21.
Yeah.
A solid hit. It hits the frost giant right in the leg. Frost giant's still pretty hardy and healthy, but definitely does look pretty annoyed at the elk that just smashed him in the leg. Anything else?
Nope. Good job.
All right, Kareem, you need to make me a death saving
Fail.
throw.
Oh,
All right, one strike. Kareem.
3 strikes him out.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go for a little green token. Okay, so Thornbear.
Would I have seen Kareem when Harshnag threw him back there, or
Yeah, you heard Harshnag. Harshnag's voice is like super boomy. So when he said do something about your friend Kareem, you actually saw Kareem's body limply get placed next to Zinfel.
and I can see Kareem right now, or would I need to move?
No, you need to move.
All right, so I move. I go, fuck Kareem, and I move that direction.
Be at the top of the hill,
See.
you know?
Yeah, you know what? I will.
Tactical position.
I'm trying to climb the hill. Fuck. Like, I'm coming for you, Kareem. If I get to the top of the hill, will I be able to see Kareem?
No,
Or
not
should I
really,
go
because
around
he's
that?
right next to that 10-foot cliff. So
It's too steep.
Yeah. All right. I run down this way then.
yeah, if you run down that way, you'll be able to see him.
I go, I'm coming for you, Kareem. And I come running around this way. Yeah. And I cast Healing Word on Kareem. First level.
All right.
So I go, get back up. That's 7 hit points. He heals.
Woo! I'm alive.
And then I look. Oh, sorry. And I can that was a bonus action. So with my action, I cast Sacred Flame at Frost Giant 2. I say, because it's the cantrip, so I can cast it. And I say, may the divine fury burn you. It's a DC 14 Dex save.
All right.
Damage.
So let me make that roll. So he's gonna fail.
Are you there?
And he's gonna take 14. This is on number 2, yeah? Is that correct? That damage was on number 2, right, Thornbear?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't hear him say it. Okay, so Zorana, you are up as you blast the Frost Giant in the face with some divine fire. He's been hit twice now in the face. He looks upset. His eyebrows are gone.
I'll just move a little to the side and shoot Frost Giant number 1. Oh shit. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna roll inspiration for that.
Nope, 'cause that's gonna miss anyway. Anything else?
Wait. Winter's still...
Kind of stub your finger as you pull back. The finger slip. The arrow just goes somewhere.
And Winter gets to attack on my turn. And we're both not having it this turn.
Well, that's gonna miss. Winter just connects with a piece of metal plating on the guy's thigh.
Dang it. That's all I can do.
Okay, Emmett.
Feel the force of your own words, foolish one.
Alright, so you struck him again with a Shrieking Bolt. Strength to saving throw. Oh, he's good at those things. He's gonna succeed on that and only take 13 damage. He says, in Giant, that's all you got. And then he retaliates by swinging his great axe at Emin.
It's more than you did, you daffy bastard.
Oh my god, he just keeps missing. Quite upset. He looks pissed, and he decides to take it out on Winter instead.
Oh shit! It's got 16
It's a 14.
AC.
Oh no!
Yeah.
He missed again.
Like the gods.
Can't roll above a 5 with this guy. It been so much damage.
Holy fucking shit!
Oh, Winter. My heart.
Because it just barely avoids it. It's got a
It's all
haircut there.
Winter's basking in my divine aura of protection. It'll be fine.
Well, Frost Giant number 2, seeing the shit that's going on here, he looks at Harshnag, he says, traitor! But he ignores Harshnag for now. He's like, I'm gonna kill your friends, he yells out in Giant.
No.
And instead moves up to here and starts swinging down at Kareem and Zenfel. The
Of
first
course.
attack will be on Kareem, who's on
Of
the ground.
Come
So he's gonna get advantage on Kareem with his great attack.
No.
What?
Oh, that is.
All right.
I have a question, by the way. Do death saving throws reset after?
When
I
you
was
up?
looking
Come back
that up just now, but I
Forgot. Does anybody know?
Once you've been healed,
Yeah.
I think it
I
needs a
believe
rest.
so.
But I'm not
I'll
sure.
try to look up my robot right here. Okay, that's fine. Sure, I take the damage. Death again, obviously.
So the number of both is reset to 0 when you regain any hit points or become stable. So yes, the answer is yes, they do reset.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. Good to know.
But his second attack will be on Zenfel.
So what do we have 20
Gonna-
AC for?
What the point?
So, is there a way to put up 2 shields?
Nope.
Oh, God.
All right.
Alright.
If you had attacked him first, I would have at least gotten an attack off. Feels bad.
30 damage. I'm
Yep.
still up.
Yeah, you are. I'll get you next turn.
Oh, God.
So he slams his axe down on Kareem, nearly chopping off his leg. No, I'm just joking.
Oh God!
Oh, shit.
Backhand swings at Zenfel, smacks her with the side of his great axe. Zenfel feels the brunt of it, but is still alive as she is up.
All right.
They do too much damage to try and heal through it. I can't destroy them.
This is probably foolish, but I'm going to step a little closer so I can hit it.
God.
Relix, get distracted.
No, Relix is getting the hell out of here. Oh, miss. All right.
Oh no.
But I attack so I can move. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. 35.
Able to get out of dodge as you pull out of the way.
Oh, man. And Relix.
Come over here. Actually, yeah. Relix should, just in case he comes this way. Go over there. Hide behind that tree.
You should yell over to Moog. Be like, "Hey, Moog, help us."
All right. So, Zinfel, are you done?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So, Mig says, "This is bad," and just moves to the side of the cliff. Finally getting out of that spot, but she doesn't do anything else. Harshnag will go, and he swings once at Frost Giant number 2 with his great axe in retaliation. Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
Get it, Harshnag.
Yeah,
Backstabs him.
that's pretty good. With 36 damage, manages to drag it right across the back of the Frost Giant. Does not look pleased. Alright, Winter.
Alright, buddy, you can do this. Damn it. Can't do this.
We can do this.
We'll miss again.
It's just
And
a
anything
little
else?
hiccup.
Alright, Kareem, another death saving throw, please.
Sure.
Oh, another
Good thing
strength.
I reset it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Alright, Thornbur.
I say, oh God, it's a good thing I came to this side of the battlefield. And I jumped down this little cliff, and I grabbed my holy symbol, and I channeled divinity. I used the preserve life, so Zinfel and Kareem. Zinfel, are you below half hit points?
Yeah, a little bit, definitely.
So I send 15 hit points. No, I send 20 to Kareem and 5 to Zinfel.
Okay.
20 hit points to Kareem, 5 to Zinfel. And
Okay.
that's my action. And my bonus action, my spiritual weapon just swings in
Alright.
and makes an attack. 16?
16 will actually hit.
Nice. 8 damage. I think I rolled a 5 on every spiritual weapon.
Alright, 8 damage as the spiritual weapon slices across the Frost Giant's hip. But he is still alive and kicking.
Right. And I still have a little bit of movement. I'm going to kind of step up next to Kareem. Say, we got this, buddy.
Alright, good.
I'm still on the floor.
Alright.
Dang it. Like, why?
Hey, Serrano.
Why won't you die?
Inspire.
Ah.
Aha! Yeah, that will hit with the inspiration.
And Winter. Damn it, Winter.
Winter looks cute.
He does look cute.
Yeah.
So I guess just 16 damage.
Alright, well, you're able to hit that Frost Giant in the chest with an arrow for 16 damage, but he is still alive and kicking. Seems to be doing pretty poorly in this combat. Are you done? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Emin, you're up.
Do these guys have damage auras? Like the green, yellow, red?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
they're both kind of like orangish yellow.
If you
So-
zoom in, you'll see it closer.
Alright.
Mm,
But like, what am I seeing? Because it's half yellow, a third orange, and some red. So is
The
this
outermost thing.
Yeah, you're
That's
looking at the outermost ring that's actually surrounding the tokens ring.
Oh, I can't see that.
Unfortunately, the tokens ring is like you said, 3 different colors. So if
Yeah.
you zoom in really close on the token, you'll see it.
So we're going yellow, which is what, 50 to 75%?
Maybe.
Oh my god, really? We're gonna play this game? Alright.
So think about it as a spectrum. Green is good, and the closer you get to red is more damage. So right now it's like an orange.
I'm giving you my frowny face.
So you kind of go from like green to greenish yellow to yellow to yellow orange to orange.
To red.
Yeah, so we're looking like what, a burnt sienna here?
Below.
Yeah, a
half.
bird sienna.
Nice. Both of them, are they both the same? Is really what I'm trying to determine.
About.
Yeah, they look both equally or close to being equally damaged.
Okay. I whisper a frost giant one, and let's see what happens.
I didn't hear what you just said.
Yes.
Well, you know what? Because you're using a shitty VoIP. Ha ha ha.
So I think I heard you say something about sleep.
Mhm.
That is correct.
All right, let's see.
Roll her up.
Get over this track. This track always freezes. Right.
that'd be nice. You could skip their turns.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that. 45 damage. On which one?
Frost giant.
Whichever one is gonna sleep.
Which one?
Oh, hang on a sec. I can't reach them both. I targeted one. The one in front of me.
So he looks at you, his eyes blink once, twice, and then droop close, and he goes down to the floor.
Oh, fuck.
I cracked my
Nice.
knuckles. That's right. You can call me Giant Singer, Giant Slayer, whatever.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
With a solid earth-shaking thud, he just like drops down to the ground. I don't think there is a sleep icon, is there? So there you go. That should work. Forgot I had this nifty token thing. All right, Emin, you were.
next.
Yep, he is asleep. So Frost Giant number 2 will go. He's not really paying attention to what's going on over there, so he's just gonna move up a little bit. Swing down on Kareem again, who's on the floor.
Of course.
So he gets some advantage there.
Of course. Oh yeah, I'm fucking down.
All right. He gets
What are
Kareem
these
down
rolls?
one more time.
Oh, just roll another. Just roll some more 18s, please.
Next attack will be on Thornbear.
Oh yeah.
what the
Oh yeah. Just
Ooh.
crit. Yeah. Just.
What the fuck?
It's like tub thumping over there.
Maybe you should have slept that giant.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That would have been nice, because then we could have got our turns.
Fuck.
Oh man, this giant's wrecking shit, man. He just slams down twice. He cuts right across Thornberg. Gives Thornberg just a slash from nipple to nipple. Deep gash.
Can't be crit. Is that green?
Well, my nipples are destroyed.
Oh my god.
Oh man, nasty. Your friends are gonna die, Harshnag, he says in a bellowing giant. And Zinfa.
They know him?
Oh yeah, they definitely seem to recognize him.
God. Yeah, Frost Giant number 2. I'm not getting any closer, so Firebolt. Can't hit. Can't hit.
He points his axe at you, says, "You're next."
Yeah, I'm gonna move back. 15, 20, 25.
Go towards Moog. Force the fight to her.
Don't worry, even though I'm fleeing, I've got your back, guys. Unconscious allies. I will regroup.
Moog continues to cower. Harshnag says, "Stop killing my friends!" And then he swings at Frost Giant number 2.
Oh, where are you,
His
friends?
great axe. Or my temporary companions. He does manage a hit and does 28 damage, which isn't enough to kill him, but definitely gets his attention. Alright, Winter.
Okay. You know. I'm scared of this. But I believe in my boy. My boy Winter.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Who will do
11.
19 damage.
Very nice. Frost Giant's still alive, but you crack him right in the leg and you think you heard the sound of bone breaking.
Good job, boy.
Alright, that's saving throw number 2 from Kareem.
Ooh.
Well, actually, technically
Success.
number 1 because I
Number
was
one.
back.
Yeah, because I brought him back again.
Yeah.
I'm just like in and out of consciousness, you know.
Ooh, not me.
Alright, now that's saving throw number 1 from Thornbur.
Yeah, you got a 3.
Oh. Alright.
Yep, got 3. Failure for me.
Oh god.
Alright, Zorana.
I can like go kind of right there. Okay. Alright, Frost Giant number 2.
Get on, Susan.
What's my name?
Doggy dog.
Say your prayers. Dim.
Oh. I don't know. It actually
Winter will do it. Winter will do it though.
it deflects off of his horny helm.
Oh,
Winter.
Winter did it!
Winter!
Yeah.
Maybe.
13,
Maybe.
17 damage.
Nice.
17.
Alright. So what happens?
Shit, I was gonna say like throw him off the cliff, but I don't want him to land on two dead bodies. Unconscious bodies.
No.
Oh shit. There's nowhere to go but that direction. He'll kick him towards Harshnag, kind of hit him in the head, break his nose with his hooves.
Nice. His body goes down, head hanging limp over the side of the cliff. Harshnag gives you a nod. Great. Good job. Alright. Technically we're still in combat and people are dying, so Emin, you're up.
I whistle. Hey, Harshnag, come finish this off for me. Decapitate him. He's not moving. You should be able to get this, no problem. I'm gonna go take care of these two over here.
Alright. He says, on it. And what are you doing?
Moving. I double move and get there.
Okay.
Done.
So you are done. Another round passes. Zinfel, you're up.
Okay. Can get up to here. Double move. What did I miss? Actually.
Winter got him.
Oh, is everything dead? That's good.
Not really.
Yeah, you can hear this guy snoring over here in the corner.
Oh well, I'm not close enough. I'm gonna loot this body.
Alright, so you start rifling through his giant bag, which smells strongly of smoked salmon. And
Wait, you're okay.
Well, I can't rummage anyway. I just double moved, so I'm not ignoring anyone.
Alright, well, Harshnag gets to hear, and that's all he's able to do. Winter?
I'll have Winter just. Well,
Reading?
yeah. Ready to attack with Harshnag.
Okay, whoops. Kareem, you are up.
Sure. Oh, interesting.
Oh, fuck.
That's 2 fails, right?
Yeah, let me see.
I believe it's 2 fails.
Yep, when you roll a 1, it is 2 failures.
Okay. Hey, can someone stabilize me, please?
Alright, Thornver. Thornver has only one
success,
failure.
1 fail.
Alright, Zarana.
Oh, shit.
I have a potion. I can give a potion to Thornburn or something.
You'll be fine. Emin will heal you next round. Maybe.
Hey, come on. What are you guys worried about? I'm right here. I can touch both of you at the same time.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
I'll move over here and ready in action to also attack along with Harshnag and Winter.
Alright, great. Okay, Emin. Sorry. Skipped over you. Emin, you're up.
Over who? Okay. Hit the Kareem with the Cure Wounds. Level 2.
Thank you.
Alright.
Now I
Kareem,
got
you
it.
feel invigorated.
How many do I get?
I'll tell you in a second.
Oh,
I'll give myself 1 right now. Oh, thank you.
beautiful.
very, very nice. But before we move on, just want to
Before we
check
move
some-
on, some
check
wolves
something.
come.
It's not letting me click in the next turn.
I know, because
Oh,
it's
it's
not
not
your
your
turn
turn.
right now. I skipped you by accident.
Oh, well then I'm going to take 2 turns and heal Thornburn.
Good idea. Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, so Frost Giant's still sleeping. Is info?
Harshnag? Oh, wait, no.
Not yet.
Oh, no, I thought it was, I'm tripping.
Everyone conscious? No.
Stabilize Thorn? Just cause.
Yeah.
I took care of it. If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
What? No, I can feed him this rock. Grab a rock. I make him chew it.
Yeah, I don't think
Nice.
so.
He'll get 8 hit points back.
I think that chewing only works on yourself.
Oh, okay, fine.
Don't break his teeth.
I have no potions. Let me see here. Oh, I've got nothing to heal you with.
I have a. I'll be all right. Ilmater's watching over me. I'll be fine.
That medicine kit.
Oh, I have a healer's kit. I'll do that.
Oh,
Okay.
You can do like a stabilized medicine check too.
Yeah, so I think that DC's 10?
Oh no.
Oh, I'm sure it's 5.
automatic with this.
Oh, or automatic. Yeah, it's even better. It's automatic.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah,
automatic?
Yeah, if you
Oh,
have
yeah,
a
full
healer's
health,
kit.
full health automatic. That's what I heard.
Alright, let's all make our attack rolls with Harshnag leading. I believe it's considered an automatic crit, yeah? With melee attacks, yeah.
Yeah, advantage and auto crit.
What about with bow? Is it disadvantage because it's on the ground?
I think only if you're within 5 feet.
He's a giant.
Sure.
I think I can hit him.
Yeah, that's right.
Doesn't matter. You hit a 19 anyway. So.
All right. So it looks like you guys murder the frost giant. Two archnags, axe, all those multiple attacks on him at once, all managed to kill the giant simultaneously, and that guy's dead. His head nearly chopped off. Right, so we are out of combat at this point, and you're able to bring Thornbur back to consciousness.
I suspect, Thornbur, not only do you heal, you get spell slot back when I touch you. Yay,
Oh, nice.
It's a twofer.
It's a twofer.
How much? 13 hit points? Cool. Nice,
Yeah.
thank you.
And I'll have
Hey,
like
thank you,
frantically ran down the hill and helped them up too.
Wow, well.
Oh. All right, Kareem, I want you to roll me a D10, please.
Oh, okay.
D10.
Do I die? It's a forced instant death.
No, but you do have a pretty horrible scar after getting multiple knockdowns from the giant. I'm gonna say that you earned yourself a horrible scar that if somebody can actually see your torso, your bare torso, you get advantage on charisma intimidate checks. However,
Oh boy.
Really?
Oh boy.
however, you have disadvantage on charisma persuasion checks when they can see your horrible scar.
Okay.
And if you ever receive any magical healing, such as heal or regenerate, it will remove the scar.
Oh, okay. Regenerate and what? What was that one? Heal?
Or
Any
heal. The spell heal.
Spell heal. Okay. Horrible scar.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you have multiple axe wounds now. In a very interesting pattern on your chest.
Cool. Just
Badass.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank God for Harshnag. And you as well, Emin. Good work.
You just hit.
I feel like a punching bag.
They hit so damn hard.
They do. There's giants for you.
Fuck.
Oof.
Can we take a small rest or maybe a few small rests?
Yeah, I think you boys and girls need it, he says. And he starts rifling through the bags of the giant, and meanwhile Zinfel was doing a search of her own. So Zinfel, you can roll on the rollable tables, one of each. Items in a giant bag, expanded items, and items in a giant bag too.
Okay, let's see here. Items in a giant bag. Okay.
I'll just sense for more enemies just in case.
All right. And taking a minute to do that, you don't actually sense anything.
Thank God. That's 5 miles of safety from humanoids and/or giants, so.
Can I roll my second wind and then when I rest, be done with it? I get it back?
Sure.
Cool. Thank you.
How many rolls from the giant bag? Just one of each?
One of each, yep.
Okay. I'm done. Let's see, I got a giant size shabby cloak and one small boulder.
All right. Just 1 second, too, because that's not all you find.
Whew. Let's see. One more. Oh, full health. Did it.
You also find a large number of coins.
One more. Okay.
Oh, mother fudger.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So roll me 3d6, 2d6, and 1d6 as well. And I will do the same thing.
Who?
This is Zinfo.
Oh, what was that? A 1d6?
3d6, 1d6, and 2d6.
Same.
Oh, just birds chirping on a bloody battlefield.
I'm not even gonna search for anything. I'm just gonna rest.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I think you did that wrong, Zinfo. You gotta roll
No, I meant-
3d6, 2d6, and then a 1d6. So you gotta roll another 2d6 and then a 1d6.
A 3d6 and a 2d6. There we go.
All right.
6, 9, and the first was a 4.
So in terms of coin, you do manage to find the following. That's right. So for the roll that you rolled 3d6, that's in copper pieces times 100. The 2d6 roll was 100 silver pieces times whatever you rolled, and the 1d6 was times 100 gold pieces.
400 gold.
And that's for my rolls and for your rolls.
Oh, okay.
Get all that.
Is that clear?
Yes, the 1d6 would be equals times it by 100 for gold, and the 2d6 is times by 100 for silver, I guess, and the 3d6 is copper.
That's correct, yeah.
All right, so that's 900 copper.
That guy carries that much money on him?
Both of them did, yeah.
Hmm.
Just loose coins at the bottom of their sack. Or their sacks.
They have big sacks.
They have big sacks. In terms of the collection of notes that its giant owner feared, and this tattered old teddy bear with buttons for eyes, you see you see an interesting list of things. You see Lutefisk is one of the items. Is one of the things.
Oh, good for him. That shit is nasty.
Yeah. What else? Let's say clowns and we're gonna say people whose names start with M. Okay. So Moog pokes her head up from above the crest of the hill and says, all fighting done now?
It's all clear.
All
Moog.
done, Moog.
She nods her head and she kind of walks over and then she kicks the closest giant. Never liked frost giants anyway. Never seen
like fighting.
frost giant before, except for him. And she points at Harshnag. Harshnag just scoffs at her and says, we better be close to Grudhog, you know. Kind of tired of lugging you around, you fatso. And he looks at the rest of you guys and says, "You're all rested up."
Yes,
Yeah.
barely.
As we can.
I'm ready to go.
I feel
Let's
better.
go move on then and cross that river.
It is safe for now, all around us. I don't sense any enemies.
Good. All right, so let's put you back on the north and start moving you along here. So you come to the big raging river known as the Desserin River. Still within the Sumber Hills, and with Harshnag and Moog's help, you're able to sort of not cross at a bridge, but kind of on their shoulders or within their hands, as they basically are hoisting you guys above water as they tread the river itself and walk across it. Although the river is pretty high and nearly above their heads, but they're able to keep afloat and get you guys across without any major issues there. That night you still spend within the hills itself, but the next morning you're able to find some more tracks, and these seem to match many more giants and other ogre-like treads within the dirt and rocky terrain that's within the Sumber Hills. And Moog says, "Oh, we close now. I think that there's big dam just south of here where we make Grud Hog. Very close. Thank you, all of you, for taking me." And
Of course, Moog.
all right. So it seems like you are approaching Grud Hog in the distance, from what you could tell. Just give me a moment here. You see what looks like, as you follow her directions, maybe 3 days after the fight with the Frost Giants, reach what looks like a giant beaver dam that straddles a river. You see the lower level of the actual den that was built there seems to be lodged between two rocky outcroppings made of piled timber packed with clay and mud, and littered with hollow cavities that resemble caves. And above this piled timber foundation is what looks like a giant mud steading, except that it's a house made to giant scale with a very large log roof. The structure actually looks pretty impressive as a feat of engineering in itself, well beyond the ability of the stupid hill giants to fabricate, from what you could tell. However, in the far distance, it's hard to make out any details beyond what you see unless you get closer.
So, is this the kind of thing where we could collapse the dam and they'd all die in a flood? Easy peasy lemon squeezy?
Can we see that from here?
Can we make an intelligence check for that or something?
I would allow a intelligence check for that. And if anybody's got any relevant tools that may add proficiency, like if you were skilled in some sort of craftsmanship tools, then that might also
Masons
help.
and wood carvers tools?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
I'm a smith.
We could
No, that won't work.
punch it.
So, how do I roll that? Tool
You just add your
proficiency?
proficiency bonus to whatever you roll.
I'm proficient in card games. Would that help here?
So, 14?
So, yes, you think that if you were to somehow, weaken the structure so that it collapsed, that is possible. However, there may be some literal downstream effects to doing that.
Uh-huh.
As it is a dam and a river, and it may cause massive flooding.
So if you guys wanted, I could totally go underneath and collapse the whole thing and kill them all. Also, I don't need to breathe, so problem solved. Thoughts?
But
Still gets swept away by the.
Oh, don't do that! You kill Harak!
we could also do lots of damage to human populations.
Yeah, I think you're making an assumption. There's humans down there.
Harshnag says, I like it.
Ah, see? That's one. 2 actually count my votes. And he's big, so I count him as like 2 votes. That's 3.
Wait,
Well,
would the water flood into like a valley type thing? I guess I don't really see a picture of what this really looks like. Is it a valley or would it like run off the?
It is. It is the Desserin Valley. And you have the potential to essentially flood
the entire
anything that is downstream.
Like
And lo and behold,
Golden Fields?
correct.
Yeah.
I mean, how bad could the damage be, right?
oh, catastrophic. It could probably wipe out any towns beneath it. But, I mean, you know, it depends how far away they are and how
Well-
wide the floodplain is. And
And if
There's
you
lots of-
happen to take out Golden Fields, then you just happen to mess with the entire food of the Savage North.
Or not.
Right.
Take out golden fields.
Why hasn't?
There's
why
no
haven't
think this-
consequences here.
There is no way this could happen because, I mean, any evildoer would have just done this already, right?
Well, you know, I don't know if it's worth the risk.
It seems unlikely that it would just destroy Golden Fields.
Well, you know, it's an agricultural town. If they get a lot of floods, that's as good as destroying it. Even if it doesn't just kill everyone outright, it'll kill their food.
And maybe we should just not do that.
It's not.
Also, come on, what are you, scared of some giants? We just killed the frost giants, and those are the tougher ones.
That was 2 giants. We don't know
Yes,
how
it
many
was
are
so
here.
easy.
Well, we're here, aren't we?
But we are ready.
Maybe we should rest a night beforehand?
Wait, it's been like 3 days.
Oh, we've traveled?
Yes.
Oh. So we didn't even have to do that rest, did we?
Probably. not.
Short one. Oh.
You do see, however, there are some towers nearby. As you're looking at Grudhog a little bit closer, you do notice that there are some watchtowers set up there.
Let's
Should we do?
for enemies?
We could cloud, just like Nightstone, and go in and destroy it from inside.
That was a great
Towers.
move.
If you have that available, that is. Or not. I don't know.
I like that idea. Edmund, can you do that cloud again?
Huh? What? Ooh.
Clown?
The
Sorry,
The cloud, like
I stopped paying attention to you guys like 5 minutes ago. Were you saying something? I was contemplating that the destruction platform. Damn, how I got it.
We're not gonna go with that plan,
Fine.
unfortunately.
They vetoed it, Harshnag. I'm saying it's just I think it's irresponsible. So you were asking, can I do what?
do the cloud thing like we did at Nightstone.
Yeah, not right this second. But do they have an open vertical access point? That looks kind of enclosed to me from here. But my eyesight's not that good. I put my hand over my eyes and squint one eye, and then squint the other eye and alternate, seeing if I can see better. I can't.
It's not as fancy of a dam that I thought it would be.
Can we see?
And that
The
looks a
house.
lot.
The house that they're in.
How
Can
big
we
is
see
it?
how many? Do we have like a general number
I
we're
can
looking at?
sense how many.
That'd be nice.
Nah, you're still too far.
Too far.
You're kind of seeing it in the distance, so
Can we sense
Let's
it? Can she sense?
No, no.
Oh, you're definitely within 5 miles.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll do
Let's
that.
do that so we can get a number.
All right. So with a little bit of concentration, you can tell that there are lots of giants. Probably over 2 dozen.
Oh.
That's a lot
Hmm.
of giants. We'd have to be very tactical.
Maybe we should set the trap or something.
Yeah, I like that.
Gotta
We could
draw
collapse
them out
the
a
dam.
few at a time. No.
We could collapse the dam. Makes
No.
sense. I like it.
Wait, we just said no to that.
You said trap.
Are we still having this conversation?
If we said we can lure them one by one, I don't know.
They would alarm the entire
Not
lot
that we
of
do.
them.
Maybe they do scouting. I don't fucking know.
They're hill giants.
Okay. So accurate number of giants would be 14.
14. Okay. Said 2 dozen.
Not as bad.
Said over 2 dozen, I think.
From this distance, you can see that there are smaller figures than giants also there.
Oh.
Oh, much smaller? Or ogre size smaller?
You're too far away.
I think we gotta take out these vile creatures. We can find a way.
A dozen is
We can be, I'm not necessarily smarter than them, but you guys are smarter than them. So we can figure this out.
Is there any vantage point? Can I like the terrain? Tell me about the terrain. What's that look like?
A little bit further concentration, you actually do detect 6 more giant creatures. So a total of 20.
Great.
There's
Stop
at least
sensing.
20.
Numbers
Would you
keep
rather
growing.
go in not knowing?
We could collapse the dam.
But you don't sense them in that area. You sense them within the 5-mile radius, is
Yeah.
my point.
Yeah. It's within 5 miles of us total.
So we could take
Well,
out
I can tell
those
direction.
stragglers.
In the direction of the whole
What if we
fort.
use trickery?
Seems
They're
to
not
be
very
more-
smart creatures, right?
Hmm?
And you guys
like
can
Zinfand's
see the
idea.
handout that I put up there, right?
Do
Yeah.
you have any
Of course.
intelligent
Yeah.
thing ideas of some sort?
I know Zinfel had one. I think it's brilliant. We'll go hunt the stragglers out in the woods.
Okay, that sounds good.
Also, there's no handout, and I'm still
Yes,
looking
there
at the
is.
terminal. Nope.
Yep.
There's
Maybe.
a picture of the fort.
Here's a handout in the handouts folder called Grudhog. I just showed it again.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm down to pick some off.
Hey, we
Yes,
spent a
right.
few days playing in the woods, little guerrilla tactics, run around, slaughter when they come out to like look for food, go for a walk, go to the bathroom, eventually live in fear, and you know they do stupid things.
Shit.
Maybe we can learn some more information if we take up stragglers in the woods.
Torture, I like it. Good. Also,
Mhm.
Torture, whatever.
Not many woods around Grudhog.
Oh.
It's mostly
Hills.
plains and valley.
Cave systems?
No, not really. It's very, very low hills.
They have to have food. They have to get food, right?
Oh, yeah.
Looks
And when
like
they
they
send
have
out raiding
sheep.
parties.
Well, the reports that you heard about how the giants are getting food is by stealing it from the nearby towns.
Oh, we could hold up in a town.
And you think the smaller figures that you see may include livestock.
Yeah, it looks like sheep.
I don't know. We poison the sheep one by one. I take out my poisoner's kick.
Put it away.
strangely, I have moral qualms against poisoning sheep.
Oh, I guess you're right. That's a terrible idea. I
No,
think we should
I
just
don't
take
want
out the
that.
dam.
But they're so cute and fluffy and just I can't.
Get a good look here. Definitely sheep.
Can we spend a day to watch their movements and see if they have any patterns of sending
Yeah.
out?
Yeah,
People?
that's totally possible.
Thank you. Yeah, let's do that.
Totally
I could
possible.
do-
How
I
are you
could
guys
do-
spending that day? Are you doing anything in particular, or you're just kind of like camping out?
Came out
Camping.
watching them closely.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's very little shelter where you guys currently are, close enough to have a vantage point onto Groundhog. In other words, you can camp out atop a hill, but without any camouflage. If there's any scouts, they might easily spot you.
Unless we don't have like a fire going or something, or we use some kind of magic spell. Right, Emin? Right, Emin?
We have the stone hut. We could just look like a giant rock. And the hill.
Yeah, but that only
Also,
lasts
is that
8
stone
hours.
hut capable of sheltering 2 huge creatures?
I don't know. I don't really care about them. Let me look.
I have a half-finished potion of greater healing.
Half
Can I spend
finished?
the day?
I don't think that's how that works, Emin. Or, sorry, Eric, Thornburg, whoever you are.
No,
Yeah,
man. It's
I
not
was-
gonna
I
work
was
for
making it.
creatures.
It takes 2 days. I wanted to
Yeah,
finish
so
making
every
it.
night when you were casting that spell, they were sleeping outside of it.
That's right. They love
It's
sleeping
probably
outside.
for the better.
Yep.
Moog tends to fart a lot.
At least it keeps away other creatures.
Yeah. So, so, I mean, if you wanted to spend a day scouting, that poses a problem. You have to think about the logistics of doing that.
Hmm.
I mean, there's no trees. It's just completely
Hills, fields.
hills. I mean, I'm seeing trees on the picture, so.
They're cut down.
We don't all have to do it. A couple people could sneak
It's not
up
like
and
a
hide.
forest.
Zorana could use her bushcraft, and a couple people just sit in blinds or something. The rest of us go somewhere else and hang out.
How are we
Yeah,
gonna
we
get
could-
into here?
Yeah, there's a few trees like on the ridgeline, but aside from that, it's very sparse. You could attempt to make a camp within it, but there's no guarantee that you won't be spotted.
Hmm. Any good plans, friends?
Well, let's find the first 2 stragglers we find by here. Can't we do that?
Yeah, I'm game with that plan.
All right. Well, sure.
Sure, says Joe.
Ooh, I can.
So,
Just
are you guys getting
getting
closer
back
as a
to the-
group, or are some of you staying behind to take a closer look, or are you using Zorana's sense to actually go toward the nearest group of giants?
Yeah, why can't we just stay behind, really far away, and have her sense the whole time, and just focus on their movements through her sense, so we can get a pattern going. Stay a whole day. 5 miles away. Don't even have to be close. Scouts won't go there, right? We're good.
I don't
Th-
think
that-
it's that accurate. The sense.
I don't know. Is it how accurate is it? Does it say? Cast it so we can read it.
At the time of her detection, she detects within 5 miles the direction and number of creatures.
So we would just know that they were over there.
And
Oh,
keep in mind, it's the
well.
general direction. It's not like pinpoint accuracy like GPS.
I don't have GPS.
I was hoping like-
enemy
yeah.
sense.
I mean, you can still get a general feel of their groups and their movements. I don't know. Whatever.
Well, we still only want to do groups, 1 by 1. We would not want to
Yeah.
take on 20 giants.
Obviously.
Okay, so how about this? Who's actually doing the scouting and who's remaining behind?
I can go.
I will remain
Let's
behind.
get-
I will remain behind.
I'll help
Okay.
with the scouting.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a little list here. So I got Zinfel and Zorana doing the scouting.
And Winter.
So Zinfel, Winter, Zorana,
And Relix.
and Relix. Okay, and that's it, correct? And the rest of you guys, you bad stealth motherfuckers, are gonna stay behind.
Yep, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Ah,
gonna
go
finish
on.
my.
How? What are you doing as you stay behind? Are you like just standing there, twiddling your thumbs out in the middle of the valley?
I mean,
gonna
I guess
pull
I'll
out-
smith.
I'm gonna pull out my traveling alchemy kit and finish. I had a half-finished potion of greater healing. I'm gonna
Okay.
Keep a lookout.
button that guy up.
Are you setting a camp?
Keep a lookout.
Yeah, I suppose.
Giants can keep lookout. And nothing
Okay.
else. to do.
Are you making any effort to hide yourselves?
A little bit.
That's
Yeah,
a trick
of
question.
course.
The answer is yes.
Of course we are. 100%.
Okay. And how are you doing that?
Trying to find like some brush or something.
By
to go
staying
hang out in.
very, very far away. Just really far away.
How
Yeah, we're-
far away
yeah.
then?
I
10
can
miles.
create some giant grass, 15 feet tall.
Yeah, do
Wow.
that, please. Everywhere. Just
Give
everywhere.
you at least some coverage.
So what I heard was 10 miles away, creating giant grass, right?
All sounds great.
And that giant
No.
grass doesn't go away, right? Like it's permanent, if I recall.
Right.
Sounds good.
I think 10 miles is a bit much.
Don't need to go
Yeah,
there.
I feel-
Not 10 miles.
I feel like a mile would probably be fine.
1 mile.
1
Okay.
mile is
2 miles.
That's like 2 steps for a giant.
I just want to be sure here.
I like 2. That's good. We can do 2 miles and some
2
grass.
miles, 2.5.
So 2 miles.
2.5 miles.
2 miles and some grass.
That's
2
about my
miles.
radius.
A circle of grass, so we're like inside of it,
So
you know?
some 15-foot tall grass and a campsite.
Yeah, no fire though.
The campsite fire, got it.
Did you write that down? No fire? That's very important.
Yeah,
I
no
did.
fire. No
Actually,
smoke.
are you setting up a watch?
Of course we are. What kind of question is that?
Okay. So in order to properly understand how you're going to set up the watch, how long are the people who are doing the scouting going to scout for?
Couple of hours, I
Yeah.
guess.
I mean, what I heard before was that you wanted to watch them for a whole day.
Yeah,
Sure.
let's do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're scouting for 24 hours, which means you guys would need to set up a 24-hour watch.
No. I mean, maybe
Yes.
24
Yeah,
hours.
that's fine.
Well, 16
great.
anyway, because the hut lasts for 8, so you
Yeah.
don't watch inside the hut.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 8 hours, you got the hut up. Make a note of that.
I'll do the first watch outside the hut.
All right. So how many hours is that?
I feel like we don't really want the giants watching.
Well, you're probably going to need them to
Hours.
watch while you're in the hut.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. So we got 16 hours to split up amongst the
Should
three
we
of
even
us.
let Moog keep watch?
Oh,
Probably
geez.
not, but Harshnag offers to do it. So for the 8
Yeah,
hours, you
Harshnag
guys,
can do it.
while the hut's up, Harshnag will keep watch outside.
And could we
There's
get
4 of
some
us.
So I'll,
inspiration before we go stealthing?
so I'll watch for 6 hours.
The inspiration only lasts like an hour.
Oh, shit.
But I'll get the roll up.
So Thornbur, 6 hours. Okay. So I'm gonna say right now it is I'm gonna say 12 p.m. By the time you guys are ready to, split ways. So Thornbear's going to take watch from 12 to 6 p.m.
Yeah, we take like 6-hour watches because there's 4 of us, right?
Yeah. Who's taking the next watch after that?
Wait, that math doesn't
I'll
make any
take it, it's
sense.
fine.
We're not
Or
watching
Emmett,
while we're in the hut.
doesn't matter.
We never do.
No, I was doing 6 hours. We have 16 hours to cover outside of the hut. So I was going to do 6, and then each of you do 5.
That's painful.
And then-
How about we do 4 apiece because there's 4 of us?
Including Harshnag, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, but he's watching for 8
Because
hours
Harshnag's
while
gonna
we're
not
in the
gonna
hut.
be in the hut.
I think watching while in the hut is just crazy. I want to tempt fate. We haven't done it so far.
Sure.
Well, considering that
Whatever.
Harshnag can't be in the hut with you, he's going to watch outside. That was the point of that. So I think what Eric said was correct. You know, you would have actually 3 people to split up a 16-hour watch.
Oh, that's actually not what I said. But I thought we
That's
had
what I
4. Yeah, Eric was the one who was correct. So 6 and 5 makes sense now. Okay, cool.
So who's watching then from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m.?
Either Emmett or me, it really doesn't matter. I'll flip
Okay.
a coin.
All right, I'm going to say Emin then. So 6p to 11p. Then you have the hut, which is up from 11p to 7 a.m. All right. And then finally from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. the next day is going to be Kareem. Is that right? All right,
Yep.
good.
Yeah.
So now I understand what you guys are doing. Meanwhile, Zinfel, Winter, and Zorana.
And really.
All right. So first, before you guys depart, you want to be able to set up your camp, right, and do the 15-foot tall of grass. So since you're making an effort to sort of hide your camp within the grass itself, I'm gonna need probably a survival check.
I
From?
can help with this.
It could be anybody, so it could be before Zorana leaves, which means that she can make the roll and probably get advantage on it if somebody helps her.
I will assist her so she can get advantage on the roll.
All right, good. So essentially this will serve as your stealth. So that'd be a 17. All right, good. It's important because I need to check something.
Okay.
All right, let me just make a roll here. Give me 1 second. All right, good. So fortunately for you guys, nothing happens. But during a particular watch, let's roll a d4 here.
The good old 4.
So during Kareem's watch, the next day between 7 a.m. and 12 p.m., what you do see is a strange, a very large winged creature, scaly, with a mount, like somebody actually riding it.
Like a saddle, you mean?
Screeching it, yeah, on a saddle. This thing, sort of like a like a Nazgul, is circling around Grudhog in a scouting fashion, flying and surrounding, looking at the surrounding areas.
How long
And
does it
from what
stay
you
there?
can tell, it kind of like is flying around. So it's
Yeah,
not
how
like
long?
looking in.
More than a minute?
Yeah, more than a minute. You watch it for some time.
Okay, because I know your enemies, so I can
Oh, that would be
get
perfect.
some of its stats.
Yeah, so you can make a know your enemy roll. It's
Well, it's
just
not-
within line of sight, right? It's automatic.
So I can learn some of its stats, but I don't know what's even point. I don't even know. I guess I'll learn its AC. Is it better than mine, equal to mine, or
Is it better than yours or equal to yours? It's less than yours.
Okay, what about its HP?
More than yours.
Okay. That's all I learned. Okay, keep going.
You can roll me a perception check.
Sure. 10. That seems good, right? Perfect.
Sure.
Yeah. So from what you could tell, the creature atop it seems to be medium-sized, and otherwise is wearing armor. So it's kind of hard to tell what type of creature it is, but you could tell that they're kind of bulky, humanoid-shaped, and armored. But you can't tell any weapons or other details aside from that. The creature itself, from what you could tell, is very draconic in appearance, but there's something off about it. It looks like its front two limbs are actually part of its wings, and it's got a very long, elongated neck and a very wide, toothy mouth with almost like a spiked tail at the end that just kind of is part of its lithe but very large shape. Its wingspan is easily about 30-35 feet.
Does it look friendly?
No, it does not look friendly. It screeches loudly and annoyingly, but fortunately for you guys, does not spot your camp.
Okay, fair enough.
All right? And you could decide whether or not you want to tell the group what you saw.
Of course I'd tell them what I saw.
All right. In the meantime, Zinfel, Winters, Rana, and Rilix, and we're just coming up on 12 a.m. here, so I think this is a good time to stop so I could think about what you see over the next 24 hours.
Oh.
All right.
All right, and then you guys can come up with a plan from there. I might actually write this up in a forum post, and then you guys can talk about it over the next weeks.
Awesome.
I did want to bring up when our next session is, because I know we're not playing in 2 weeks, because we worked out an alternate day. I think it's 11/14. Did I get that right?
2 weeks from now.
No, that's not it. Is it 11/10? Yeah, it is 11/10, and then we're playing again on the 14th. Is that a problem for anyone? I think that's what we worked out last time.
Is that what we agreed
I think
upon?
you're right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah.
Zvit. Yeah. Cool.
All right. And Jay and Eric, I didn't really hear yay or nay from you guys. Is that okay?
The 14th is fine. The 10th is iffy.
Right.
Yeah, that should be fine.
I'll probably be okay. Maybe, maybe not.
Well, if we need to cancel it, then we cancel it,
Yeah.
and then we just play on the 14th instead, which is
Yeah.
a normal
I'd
session.
rather, yeah.
Okay, but you gotta let me know if you can't make it, because if I'm missing too many of you guys, I'll just cancel it.
I'll know.
And the only reason we're doing that is because multiple people are on vacation for the
Halloween.
31st.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't do that. 31st, no.
Yeah, me either. All right. Well, yeah, we'll just see if the 10th works, and if not, we'll go with the 14th. Well, thanks, Joe, for running.
You're welcome. Yeah, so I know I reduced the number of random encounters, or else this would have taken forever to get here.
Yeah. Thank you.
It was.
I had to throw in one random encounter for all that travel, that 10 days of travel you guys did, so.
That's fine.
Yeah, good. That was good.
But it was a little bit relevant anyway, so.
Might
All right.
not have messed with plans, but.
Yeah. And by the way, Harshnag was pretty sure that those frost giants have been hunting him, and that's why they attacked.
Oh, interesting.
I got it.
He told us that though, right?
He
tell
did tell you guys that.
us? Okay.
No.
All right,
Nice.
so enjoy your Halloweens and your vacations and all that jazz.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll either play on the 10th or the 14th.
Thanks, Joe.
Yep.
All right,
Sounds
you're
good.
welcome.
Good game, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Good game.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Bye.
Bye.